Hi guys, Rachel from tastingroom.com, and we're here today with sommelier Rajat Parr, and we're here today to taste through his recent sampler and find out why he picked it and what food it goes best with. So let's get to tasting.
Great, thank you.
Raj.
There we go.
Thank you.
First wine to start. This is actually my Chardonnay. Sandhi, I make wine in Santa Barbara. Sandhi, this is Santa Barbara County Chardonnay, our entry-level wine, 2010. Just bought it like a month ago. And you know, just to exhibit what Chardonnay is like, the flavor of Chardonnay, kind of, you know, tropical fruit, pineapple, mango, the papaya, a little bit of the coconut, opulent, rich, but with lots of acidity and freshness, showing the Chardonnay variety from California with lots of fruit, but lots of acidity and balance. You know, I would have this with maybe some lighter fish dishes, maybe, or some shellfish perhaps, mussels or scallop. It had lots of acidity, kind of lemony and kind of almost like a yuzu orange kind of a flavor profile with, you know, mostly all in neutral barrels, a little bit of new wood, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not just because you're sitting in front of me that I think it's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So,
Very nice.
the next wine we're going to go through is this is Willamette Valley Pinot Noir from Oregon, 2009, a softer vintage in Oregon, but a great, great, delicious wine from Ponzi, one of the most well-known and one of the oldest producers of Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley, 2009. Lots of kind of, you know, kind of a cherry, rhubarb, a little bit of licorice and cola, a slightly herbal note, but and lots of cranberry. You know, in Oregon, Pinot got lots of cranberry. Kind of cherry cola with cranberry is kind of the predominant, especially in cooler vintages like 2009. Great balance, very fresh, very vibrant, very silky tannins. You know, a light fish. You could have it with tuna, perhaps. You know, seared tuna, a little foie gras, perhaps. You could also have it with lighter, like chicken or quail or something. But definitely a lighter meat dish, not a very heavy dish, because the wine is quite delicate.
But it's complex.
Very complex, yeah, very complete. I love the producer, love the wine. Always for years making really, really great wines. And then moving on to the Lake Chalice Pinot Noir from Marlborough, from New Zealand. Also on the lighter style, but more cherry, a little more licorice, a little also supple, a different way though. It's not the same kind of suppleness. It's a little more delicate, a little more on the, again, more on the cherry style than on cranberry, and you get that kind of that Pinot Noir licorice cherry flavor. Very, very similar to the Ponzi, but different. That's Marlborough, New Zealand for you. Very fresh, lots of acidity, a little more acidity than the Ponzi. Yeah, very, very soft tannins, even softer than the Ponzi, but good wine to drink again with lighter fish dish, or with you know, quail or squab, perhaps pheasant maybe. Yeah, delicious wine.
Really is.
A big step up with the next wine, full-bodied, rich, spicy Syrah from Santa Ynez, from Stolpen Vineyards, the originals, 2009. These vineyards are all organic, grown on pure limestone, but a much deeper, denser, more powerful Rhone style wine, somewhere between, you know, a classic Syrah from California and the Rhone style. A bit of spiciness, the black pepper. You can taste you can almost smell the black pepper and blackberry jam, and blackberry is very classic of Syrah, but a more powerful style, 2009. Yeah, lamb all the way, grilled lamb, and yeah, definitely lamb, grilled lamb, perhaps with you know, some kind of a fruit compote, I think. It has tannin, but silky tannins. Yeah, delicious wine. Yeah, really good.
It's very good. It's making me hungry for
I
that
know.
lamb.
And then we have Thank you. A different style Syrah is from Washington State. Roti cellar is a little more supple, a little rounder, a little softer. Not the same aggressiveness, intensity of the San Ynez of Stolpman vineyards. Roti cellars makes a softer style, more delicate Syrah. Yeah, it also has 5% Viognier, which you can almost taste the kind of the sandy, the aromatics. You can makes it more supple, makes it even more delicate, and it's all co-fermented. So
Is that what gives it that slight floral
yeah,
quality to it?
exactly, yeah. Very different in style. Soils are different in Washington than in the San Ynez is mostly all limestone, so but a more delicate. Perhaps this, I'll do more like goat, something less gamey, or maybe even a young lamb, perhaps even pork. I think you could do a pork chop with this. It has that kind of bacon quality on the nose, so you can do like a smoky. It has smoky. You can do something like a bacon or maybe a barbecue. I mean, that might work pretty well. Barbecue ribs with roti cellars, yeah. Delicious. I like it. Very spicy.
Very spicy. It's lovely.
And this is the next one is a very unusual blend. It's a blend of Zinfandel from Storybook Mountains 2008 from Napa Valley, blended with Bordeaux varieties, so Cabernet and a little bit of Merlot and Petit Verdot. So you get that fruitiness, the kind of that raspberry and that the jamminess you get from Zinfandel, but the palate is more reserved with the Cabernet in the palate, but the nose smells just like a Zinfandel, but a little more herbal on the palate than. You get that exuberance of Zinfandel, but the subtlety of Cabernet, tannins of Cabernet and Petit Verdot and Merlot. Very interesting wine, really, really great. 08, definitely something you can have with a richer dish like beef or a nice steak, or you could also have it with venison or wild boar. But something which has some guts, because the wine is pretty big and rich and intense, but not very tannic. It's actually very, very balanced for a wine which has a lot of Cabernet in it.
I was going to say, all the blends make it beautifully balanced.
Yeah, no, it's really subtle. Yeah, delicious.
Well, thank you, Raj.
Great,
Cheers.
thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
And remember, if you watch this video before you taste your wines or after, to go on to tastingroom.com and rate which ones you like. That way you'll have a record of it forever. Cheers.